this next video here, and I have my '89 Mustang over here, 5.0 engine. It's an older engine. It's got about 250,000 miles on it. So I was going through, if you saw my trip float spring install, that's the valve springs. I was going to start doing some repairs and maintenance on this vehicle to give the engine a little bit longer life and reliability. And valve springs is one of the things that wear out over time, and it's something that can be changed out on the engine, as well as head gaskets and a timing chain. So that's what I'm doing on the car. I'm going to go through these things, you know, like I said, replacing gaskets, and just get a good look at what the inside of the engine looks like, and see if it's good to continue running, or am I going to just tear it down and rebuild the engine right now. Okay, here's a little update. So where I left off on the actual engine teardown before I got stuck on valve springs, I had about 30 minutes to get to there. Where I'm at now is about another hour on that, so about an hour and a half. I have the upper radiator hose off, the radiator's drained, got a couple other pieces off, got my bracket alternator off, belts off, and so my hoses, I did have, well, these are just a little bit of a pain. They took a little longer, but no big deal. So yeah, that's the progress. You know, stacking all my stuff over here, putting my bolts back where they come out of, that way I know where they go, especially the one in the alternator. Make sure you put that one back because that is a special bolt. Okay, I'm back to working on this a little bit. You know, still Friday night. I'm just taking it easy. I'm not in a race, and well, that's kind of the point of doing this, because I'm not in a race. Anyways, just got done watching a little bit of Funky 5-0, new name for him. And I figure I'd come on here and play around with this instead of just sitting around. So what I got here is, given I have this aftermarket radiator, I think I got this from CJ Pony for $100. It's just a few years ago. So holding up pretty good, but it's a little thicker than the factory one, and I have the SN95 fan on here. So the problem is, I remember when I put it in, it's hitting the AC compressor here. So I'm just going to take, I got to take it off anyway. But I just got to do this bolt here, 2 bolts down there, and this bolt down here. And then I can kind of get it finagled out of the way. And like I said, I got to pull it out of the way anyway to at least get that head off. So I think this is where I'm going to get to tonight. Hit it good. Hit it pretty good tomorrow. So I mean, I got like the distributor to pull out, the intake. Go ahead and get the valve cover off. I think the AC compressor should be able to be moved over and put over here, because this is a flexible line and that's a flexible line. And we're looking at the front of the engine, right, and the condenser. And if I want to pull a cam out, there's not enough room between there. And this is a charge system that works fine. I don't want to mess with it. I might simply be able to take and just rotate it up out of the way and bungee cord it out of the way and get it all off. But that's a lot more room now, so now I can start disassembling the front of it. Alright, well, I'm tired and I'm rambling, so I think I'm going to knock off for today. Okay, little update. What am I doing right now this Saturday morning? Chores. I'm doing chores. At least I got good coffee though, and it's not cat poop coffee either. So, no cat poop coffee, got good artistic bean coffee. And we'll knock out some chores and then get back onto this. So this is going to take me probably a few weeks of real time. Okay, cylinder head is off. The pistons look pretty clean down in there. Of course, this is a good running engine, so I'm not really feeling a whole lot of ridge. There's a little bit of something right there, but I don't know if that's just crud buildup or not. I feel just a little bit, but it'll be all right. So here we go. heads off. Now I can use my compressor on there, and if my compressor don't work to get that off, then I can take down a rusty cylinder head and just get the valves done and everything, and do it the easy way. So you can see these are E6 heads. Actually, it doesn't look that different than the combustion chamber on that small block Mopar that I built on their swirl port heads. So there's a casting, there it is, E6 right there. Wipe her down. I don't know if y'all can read that or not. I'm looking at the little screen on here. But, yeah, E6. Anyways, I'll get her done. So I'm looking at the head gasket. And I'm looking in between here for leakage, because that's the easiest path for leakage. Right, especially these two right here. And I don't see any leakage, so that's good. There we go. A lot taken out. This thing's about half torn down. I think what I'm going to do on the other head, because this head over here was a pain in the butt to get out, because I got the car jacked up and I had to use my little stand right there, and it wanted to kick out while I was trying to lift the head up, so the head went down and that went out, and yeah, that didn't turn out well. So what I'll probably do is go ahead and break all the head bolts loose on the other one or something like that, and when we get ready to actually lift the head out, lower the car down, because honestly I don't need to get to anything underneath at this point. Okay, down to getting the timing cover off. And this is on here pretty good, so I'm taking my time. I didn't have any bolts stuck in it, so I don't want to break it trying to get it off. So I'm just going around using a scraper here to get in between all of that. Generally, I don't want to use a screwdriver because that'll gouge it, and I just want to break the seal all the way around. I don't want to video this, but it's just been kind of a pain, like right there. It's not going all the way in, so it's got a seal, and I did take the bolt out. So there's two here, two there. Okay, I want to put on a couple things. This is a pretty dirty engine up here, and it's typical. You're going to have some dirt in there. So I did my rag tuck down in there, and I'm going to get to cleaning this up. And I'm not going to catch all of it, but I'm going to catch all the big stuff, right? So I'm not going to show that, and it's just cleaning stuff up. I am excited to see that this has this little hooyah right here in it, and that it is a 2-row timing chain. And you'll get to see why, whenever I put the engine together, that I'm excited to see that bugger on there. Alright, this is where we're going to cut off this video for now. So I got the engine torn down all the way down to the timing chain. So after that is just pulling the timing chain off, getting the cam out, cleaning everything up. Nothing really special there. I am going to show how to install the cam so that you get the idea there from installing the cam, how to take the cam out. It's running in reverse, right? So the next thing I have is the cylinder head that I took off. I'm going to build it on the bench over here if it's buildable. Check it out real good, lap the valves in is what I intend to do, clean it up, paint it. I'll probably do a little bit of port work on it, just depends on what it looks like. If there's some easy things to get in there and port a little bit on, I'm going to do that. Nothing major. Let's see, what else do I have? See, I talked about cam install, clean up the head, and then be jumping into engine assembly and engine assembly techniques. So that's what I got coming up. Like I said, I'm going to cut off here. So thanks for watching. See you next time on Broken Tool Garage.